To see you all. I am back. It's been a while. I don't think I've done a video in January, but to be honest, I haven't really been feeling it. And I got sick right after the new year. And also lately, there's so much going on in California and the United States if you've been following the news. Anyway, I'm having breakfast right now, and I thought I'd just come on and talk to you guys a little bit about berries. So I just had a bowl of soup. I'm having breakfast in English instead of saying eating breakfast, which is perfectly fine. Typically, you'll hear people say have breakfast or I'm having dinner. We use the verb have, and it just means the same as eat. So yeah, I'm having a cup of hot tea. This is a rooibos chai tea, and I added creamer or half and half to it, so it's like a milk tea, and it really warms up the body. And I just had a bowl of soup. I'm also having a bowl of mixed berries. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about berries. I will leave some useful English phrases as I talk about the berries, and hopefully you'll find it interesting. So in the US, you will find all kinds of berries. And here I have, this is a blackberry, tiny blueberry. And then also there is raspberry. In the US, you'll also find mulberry, but it's not very common in the stores. You won't find them like fresh ones in the stores. I know some people will grow them in their garden, and I think there's also mulberry juice. But yeah, this is a picture of a mulberry. How do you guys usually wash your berries, or do you even wash them at all? Because they're very fragile. When something is very fragile, that means that it gets damaged easily. So for me, I usually will soak them in salt water for like 5 minutes, and then I'll do a quick rinse. How do you guys eat your berries? Do you just eat them as it is? For me, I do. I just wash them, put it in a small bowl, and I'll just munch on them when I'm watching videos or movies or when I'm doing some work. There's so many different uses with berries. Like you can make desserts, frozen desserts, and ice cream, chocolate. In the US, if you go to bakery, like bake shops, you'll find a lot of desserts that use blueberry. So there's like blueberry cake, blueberry muffin, blueberry pancakes. Same thing with raspberry. People will, they're so good, they're sweet. People will use them to make like parfait. If you don't know what a parfait is, it's like a layered dessert. I'll put a picture right here. It's like a layered dessert where you have some yogurt and then you put some berries or granola and a little bit of, sometimes people will put whipped cream also. I believe parfait is a French dessert, but in the US, when you go to restaurants or when you go to like bakeries, sometimes you'll find parfait on the menu as well. Last summer, I made a frozen treat using berries. And here's a picture of it. So what I did was I put a layer of yogurt on a baking sheet, and then I just sprinkled it with different berries and some granola and also a little bit of maple syrup. And it was really good. Also, a lot of people like to use berries to make smoothies. So they'll buy fresh berries like these and just put them in the freezer and freeze them. Or you can even buy like the frozen berries at the store. So what you do is you just throw a bunch of berries into the blender, add a little bit of juice. Some people like to add some milk, some kind of dairy or non-dairy drink, and ice cream, a scoop of ice cream, and then they just blend it up and you get a cup of smoothie. Yeah, I don't know. I just like berries. They taste good and they're rich in antioxidants. So supposedly it's good for you. It helps prevent cancer. So for me, this is like the lazy fruit that I love to eat because all you do is just wash them and you can eat them. I know some people love banana because you don't even have to wash it. You just get a banana, you peel it, and you can eat it. But for me, it would be the berries. That's like my lazy fruit. I think the only thing with berry is that it's very fragile. So it doesn't last very long in the fridge. And fridge is short for refrigerator. So usually in conversation, we'll say fridge. So it doesn't last very long in the fridge. And it gets moldy really quickly. So yeah, I usually will eat them within like 4 to 5 days, or I'll just freeze them so that they last longer. So when something goes bad, we say it goes bad, meaning that it gets moldy and it gets all mushy. When something is mushy, it's really, really soft. But other than that, I have no reason to say no to berries. Always a yes for me. Let me know down in the comments, is it common to find these type of berries where you live? And what kind of berry do you prefer? Do you like strawberry, blueberry, raspberry, blackberry, mulberry? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, I think you might also like these videos over here.